Okay, fine. I think the thing is working now. So, hey everyone. Hello everyone. Today is my day 22 of my C++ DSA journey. In today's stream of day 22, what we will be doing, we will be revisiting some problems. After that, we will try new problems after that, okay, and try to solve it, and we'll explain them also. And in the revisits, we will be doing experiments, maybe another thing. So yeah, it will be a fun stream. So just let me share the link of the stream that I am live. So if anyone is online, then he or she can join or see what I am doing or just, and there are new things that I will be telling in this stream, and that will be a you can say a roadmap, like a rough raw roadmap. So I don't know why from the past few days the internet is not that good. Yeah, I think now we should start the today's stream. So in today's stream, what I will be doing, I will let first clear it out. Okay, it's now excellent. So in its excellent condition, I think it's okay. So what we will be doing in today's stream, okay, first I will revisit two problems, and after that I will be solving new problem. And today what we will do, we will go with the flow, let's see what happens. And when viewers will when viewers will come, then I think we can discuss the roadmap, like the rough roadmap that I will be using for around for checking the pattern, like how the pattern will go according to that. And yeah, because today is the day 22, and I have felt that from the past 22 days there needs a change to be done in the approach or things that we are going to do, whether it's DSA or web dev or other things, everything they like. Yeah, so we will be discussing about that also. So now let's start the thing. And yeah, our rating has also improved a little bit, and we I think I have surpassed around like 1 lakh people again, but it's not that much higher, like. And yeah, and according to that roadmap, what will happen? According to that roadmap, we will be able to cover topics and like do the things in the required time, and so that new topics can also come in the required time. And today I will also practice to speak in a uh, good and slow tone like this, and so that the voice can be audible. Are you student or job person? Hello, hello, buddy. What's up? And welcome to the stream, man. Okay, I'm a student. Right now, I'm a student. I am not a job person. I just started the stream around it. It is around like 7 minutes happening that I have started the stream. I was just okay. Which year? Currently, I'm not. I have not joined the college. Right, like my college will start in the month of August. What about you? Okay, you are in second year. Nice. So how you found my stream? Like, are you found it in on your home feed or like a recommendation or something? Mhm. I was looking for live coding video, then I found yours. Okay. So okay. So why were you like looking for live videos, like coding videos? Do you want to like discuss something or things that you want to discuss? Like what I do, I am, I do daily live streams, so like doing DSA, and soon I will be starting a project series also where I will be learning web dev by using tools, HTML, CSS, and other things. And I'm at the right time trying to improve my communication skills like this, like talking with you other people and explaining things by solving problem. After that, giving the dry run of it and other things. And at the same time, I'm also like trying to build a community where people can like join and help each other grow together like this. And this is how the things are going on. Like you can also join my Discord if you want. Like I will not say that you should subscribe to the channel right now. If you will feel like now we are going in the flow, if you will feel like you learn something from this stream or you are getting some value, then you can consider subscribing. Like the main goal is not to get a subscriber or a thing. Like you know, I want to create a community where people can join and help each other grow together like this in this manner. Because I want some guidance on how to get winter internship if my tech stack is Mun. I want to get more guidance on how to get winter internship. So you are in third year and you are looking for your very first internship, right? And you have interest in a backend, right? And you have done Mun or like front end also, and you are also founding. You need a guidance on founding and like getting an internship in the winter season. Okay. Your tech stack is one or like are you like at the stage of a basic like you have a basic knowledge of man or what? Like what I'm trying to ask is what is the current level of understanding of those things? Like there are so many things in the stack like What about the JavaScript? Have you? I done some one project and I can explain my project well. Okay, so have you copied your project or like from any tutorial or something, or have you built it on your own, like by going with the flow and doing some experiments or things? What about that? Like, like if you have really done something, then I think like you are saying that I can explain my project well. Like, what do you think? What that project is like doing? Like, is that project like solving any problem or like giving a new type of solution to a already existing solution? Like, it is a better thing or what? Or have you copied any project from the YouTube or something which requires one or front end? Just asking so that we can know, like I can know that backend by myself and took ChatGPT help in designing. And it is not unique project. Okay. So, so where's the problem coming? Like you have project and you have skills. Then what you like want the guidance on? Like, you know, you have seen. I think you have seen so many people creating the same type of project and doing same type of things. Like there are tons of project tutorials that are available on YouTube or any other platform, and there are so many profiles which you can check and resumes where people have like the same kind of project. Even everything is same. Like just even the code is same. What do you think? Like you have implemented some things like by yourself or like done some things that was not in the tutorial or something. Like you haven't copied everything, right? I'm not getting email for interview or any. Okay. What is meant by OA? Like, is it the short form of any like internship or something? Nowadays, as of my current understanding, nowadays what happens? Like, I have seen people like I do some research also in the not on the stream, like in the offline. I do some research about things like how the things are going on in the current market about interviews or getting an internship. Nowadays, it has become very hard, or unless you are in a college like where internship is mandatory and provided by the college itself. But there are so many factors that affect it. Like today, it has become normal, like sending email for to get interviews, like and or get an internship. It has become a normal thing, like sending 100 emails. You are talking about 100. I have seen like people where people have sent around 1,000 emails. Imagine 1,000 emails, and even after that, they are not getting a single reply. But there are also some people like who just send around 4 or 5 emails and get selected after that for the interview. But you need to, I think, know the difference between them. Like I think there's something maybe. And nowadays, according to the market has like very much. Market is very much mixed right nowadays. Like if I would say that even people, what people are doing, even nowadays, people are doing like paid internships. Like they are paying for getting internships or a tag of like they have done internship from this is company and that, and even they are not getting paid for the work that they are doing in the internship period. And I have seen people who have paid around for this basic type of thing like internship, around people have paid around this amount. You can assume like in the bigger colleges also, like 60K. I'm saying about this. And I've seen this in in those colleges who are like who have a very big name or brand. Like I think you have you know about the college. That name is this. Let me type. Uh, the college. The name of the college is this, and I have seen people on Reddit saying that this college, like it takes it takes money from students to give them internship around around 60K. You can say. No, I won't do that. I want a real internship. The company will pay me. Yeah. I think you have done the things, but just you have to find the right company maybe or in startup. Like you can get internship, I think, in a startup or and where are you applying? Like, are you applying on different platforms or just focusing on LinkedIn or maybe just Internshala? I, I'm saying that you are not going to do that. I'm just telling you that how the current market is, going on, and the things are have become very bad. Even big colleges are taking money from students to do those things. And okay, and how much time like have passed like when you started like applying for these things? And what do you think like where is the thing is getting wrong or what do you think about that? Is the because there are companies who are giving internships to the students. Like yesterday, I was on a stream and the student got an internship. Like it was provided by his college, based upon his skills, and he even didn't pay for that. Just it's a unpaid internship, and that's I think that's fine. Like he will be getting leave that. Are you waiting for lead code contest? Which college did you took admission? Okay. Uh, are you waiting for lead code contest? No, man. I'm I'm also a beginner in this, like doing lead code problems or other things. In the past time, I attended a contest but was unable to solve problems because I was not having, the problems which come in lead code contest are not mainly based on arrays as far as I have seen. So I have attended one contest, but did write the code by using the help of taking the help of AI in that, and just copied the code. After that, I tried to understand it and was able to understand it, and also I have put it in the list to solve in the future, like when I will be covering that topic, and it is a very easy level problem. Like it is marked as easy, and basically it covers a topic named as strings, string data structures. Mm, yeah, this was the problem that I did in the I didn't write the code by myself of it, but I was able to understand the code a little, like how what we have to do in this. Just I have attended the one contest. After that, I haven't attended any contest. And right now, what I'm doing, I'm just picking some like a topic, and where in that topic I try to solve new problems or pick a number of problems to solve in that and variations in that problems. College. College will be the college that I'm going to take admission in is Chandigarh University, and it will be an online college. Like for saving time, what I have done, I have done taken admission to will take admission in online college. Like its name is Chandigarh University. You can search it on Google, and they also provide offline courses. But instead of that, what I did, I thought that why not go into online education, like fully online. Even I don't have to go to college for giving exams or any other things. Just everything will be online, and it will be a challenge also, right? Like it's not that that's easy also. Like staying at home or doing these things or maintaining your health at the same time. I have done these things in the past. Like after 10th, what I did. Mm, okay, I think I should keep this till this point, and yeah, you can ask some other things if you want, or if you want to know in detail, like why I have chosen online college or things, then I can tell you that also. And yeah, can you tell me that like my voice is coming in a like is a I am audible or not? Like, are you able to listen me? I have a senior at CGC, your college. Okay. You are audible. Like, like my voice is coming in a good way or what? Because yesterday viewer came and he said that your voice is not like coming in a good way or like he was not saying that my I am talking in a bad way. Like he said that change your mic or something because this is just a beginner mic and that's why I'm asking if my like audio is quality is good or what. Because I have made a change in my setup today a little bit. Hello, are you there? Are you gone, brother? Like, where you gone? Okay, till he comes, what we will do, I think we should start revisiting a problem, but don't know. Hello, hello. Hello. I think the voice a decent audio quality. Okay, I thought that you were gone. Like if you say that, I can also like plug my mic here, like put my mic here, clip it here, or maybe I have just clip it a little below, like here. Hmm. So, yeah, do you want to say something else also, like, or discuss something, or and yeah, sorry for the thing that you asked for the things, but I was I was at the current time I'm not able to give the ask suggestion at the current time because it is not coming in mind like what should I say about this, and I will not give you any fake type of suggestion or things that is based on just imagination. But so that's why. Yeah. I can watch your see your comments in my mobile phone, so you can keep commenting if you want to say something. Till then, I will be solving. I will be revisiting a problem. That's how the pattern will is going. What we have done yesterday, the problem was this. Yeah. Lingua. I will join you later. I have a contest now. Okay. So what you can do for now, you can for now join the Discord community. Like I think I should give the link to you. So you can share your daily progress there and what you are doing on a daily basis. Okay. Right now you don't have to subscribe to the channel. If you feel in the upcoming streams that you have learned something or gained some value, then you can consider to subscribe. Okay. Till then, you can join the Discord server and share your daily progress there. So yeah, and you can get reviews on that or ask some questions or doubts about the things that you can have interaction with the other people also in the Discord. And when you will join, then there will be 11 members in the Discord server. Like the main focus is also that I want to create a community here of good people. Okay, he's I think gone. So now what we will do? The conversation got a little bit long, I think, but I wasn't able to give the solution to the man. Maybe, but I try to give a perspective like about as of my correct understanding, like what the things can. Yeah. Okay. So for now, what we will do? Yeah. First, I will read the question. After that, we will be try to rewrite the solution. Maybe we can use while loop here also, like the approach that we saw yesterday. Like Copilot said that you can also like we can also use just the styling of writing code will change, and the code will become a little bit smaller. Okay, and it will look more readable. It's still readable, but just it is a little bit long. So here what we are given a zero index is zero index array nums and an integer pivot. Okay, and it rearrange the nums array such that following conditions are satisfied. Okay, and there was also one thing in that in this problem pivot is pivot is marked as a value. Pivot is not marked as a index value in this. Like pivot is equals to value. You can assume pivot is a value like 5 is a pivot value or 10 or 14, but pivot is not an index value in this problem. Like it is being used as a value in this, and just the name of the element is changed to value. Okay, so we have to keep that in mind. I was got stuck in the problem at this point, and because of that, I was trying to read the code, and the logic was getting wrong because of that. Because I thought that in the problem that we have to like this is a pivot index or something, and because of that we were getting stuck at the problem and the code writing. So yeah, first let me read this. Every element that will be that appears before okay less than pivot appears before every element greater than pivot. Okay, what does that mean? The first line says that suppose this is the pivot point. Okay, pivot value. Here's the pivot value. In this case, 10 is the pivot value. Okay, here is the pivot value. Here is the front side of the array. Like array is going in this way. Okay, from first value to the upcoming values, and here is the pivot value. Okay, so the values which are what it says. Okay, the values which will be less than pivot value will appear before it. Okay, like will appear before it, and the values after that what it says in the second line. See, the values which will be more than the pivot value, like in this case, the values which will be more than 10 will come after the pivot value, and it can come in any order. Like it isn't saying that like here you can see pivot is 10. Okay, and yeah, the values which will be equals to pivot will come in the middle like this, and because pivot will be the middle point, so we can say that here both the values are acting as a middle point. And the values, I think you are assuming that the values are arranged in this manner, like the values which are less than pivot are arranged in a decreasing order, but we don't have to do that. Just it is arranged in this manner in this case, because you can see that the numbers are values are coming in this way 9, 5 and 3. We don't have to arrange that in this because it is not mentioned to rearrange. And yeah, the values which are bigger than the pivot value will come after that. So for that we write this solution, and first we created another vector. Inside that we stored all the values, and the code of it's not that much hard. Okay, first I will remove. Okay, I have removed this. So here in the explanation you can see the elements 9, 5 and 3 are less than the pivot, so that they are on the left side of the array. Because of that, like left side is the front side of the array means. Okay, it means the front side of the array, and the elements 12 and 14 are greater than the pivot, so they are on the right side of the array. And because they are right side of the array, that means those are the values which are bigger than the pivot value, like greater than the pivot value. The relative ordering of the elements less than or greater than pivot is also maintained. Like what does that mean? Like the order of the values which were in the original array will be maintained in this also. Like what I told before, like it shouldn't be in decreasing or increasing order. It should be in the order which is already given in the array, in the original array. So it should be in the form of the in which the original array was. Like here the values were in this order 9, 5, then 3, and after that 12 and 14. You can see 12 come here, and after that 14 came. And if I show you the second, yeah, you can see in the second example, like here the values which are bigger than the pivot are also not in the ascending order. Okay, like here you can see, I think you have assumed that they are in a decreasing order, but here you can see they are not in a decreasing order. It is just maintaining the relative positions of the elements which are in the original given in the original array. Like here you can see 4 and 3 like this, and 4 and 3 after this. So minus 3 is less than 2, so it came first. After that 2 the pivot index value, sorry, pivot value, and after that 4 and 3 in this manner. So we don't have to sort it after giving the values. So what we have done for that, instead of okay, yeah, we can write it by using for loop. First I will write it using first I will write it using for loop. After that we will see if it will be needed, we can also write it using while loops. Just will change the writing style. At the same time, I'm also checking my audio, like because it's a concerning thing. Just wait a second. Okay, now we check. I will put it a little below of, let's see how the voice is coming. Okay, now I think the voice is a little bit good compared to what it was on yesterday. So now what we have to do in this. So first I will create a vector. Okay, inside that we will be pushing the values according to the for loop solution. So what I will first we will use three for loops, okay, to filling the values which are less than pivot. After that, the values which will be equals to pivot. After that, those values will come which will be more than pivot. Okay. So for that, what I will do, I will write a for loop. First, nums dot size I plus plus, and what after this? After this, we have to do in this what see. In this, we have to check if nums I, okay, nums I index value is less than pivot value. Like pivot is a value here, not an index number. So we are checking nums I value with pivot index value. If it's true, then what we have to do? Then in this case, okay, it will run for this case. The values which will be lesser than pivot will be stored in the result vector. Result index is equals to nums I, okay, all the values of nums I which will be less than pivot will be stored in the result index. Okay, and why I have used an I, like because the size of the array will be the same after this also. So yeah, that's why, because I have used this. And now what I will do, I will copy this and again paste it here, and after that again here. Just the conditions will change. Like in this case, the values which will be equals to pivot, okay, then result is equals to numSci in that case. Like the values which will be equals to pivot will come inside the result array in this case. And after that, what we have to do? Okay, we also have to use if conditions, man. I forget to write like put if here, because we are checking if this is true, then these things will happen. If this is true, then we have to do this, and if this is true, then we have to do this. Okay, like here we have also have to close this also, so that it will not run when the for loop runs every time in every iteration. It should this should be executed when the if condition is true. So that's why we have using this curly braces here, and it is important to use curly braces in this also, because then it only runs this code, like this execute this things when this condition will be true. Okay. And in the third loop, what will happen when the value will be more than pivot? Then we have to do this, like if nums I value is more than pivot, then we have to do these things. And yeah, I will also put that this in the this curly braces. Okay, like this block. After that, what we have to do after all the for loop ends, and we get at the end of the code, we will simply return the result vector like this. And let me just see if it's any syntax error is here or what. Lingam guli 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 guli. Lingam guli 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 guli. Lingam. Runtime error. Okay, runtime error is giving what? A reference binding to null pointer of type summary. Let's see where it's getting now. What does this mean? The error message is coming from undefined behavior sanitizer USPAN. Reference binding to null pointer of type int means you try to create a reference integer and to a null pointer. Why this happens in C++? This is common cases assessing vector 0 or vector front. Okay. There is a problem like what we did. We didn't mark it with, it should go till the end of the array in all the for loops. And when I have not used this, so it will, try to assess the values which will be more than which will be out of the array, and it will not run for that. It's again saying it's not right. Let me see. What I will do, I will paste the code and check like, is there any mistake in this? Let's see what it says. Yes, a couple of mistakes, man. How? Okay, let's see. Without allocating space, you declare but never get this a size. Okay, so we should have to give it a size also again. Then you try result I, which assumes result already has elements at index. Okay, because it was an empty error. Since result is empty, there is out of bound or access leading to undefined behavior. The US panel loop. Okay, how to fix? Okay, it's saying that okay, we can put back the value of this also in the result like this, but it will, what it will do? It will just increase the time complexity of the code. So instead of that, what I will do, what I can do, see, I will do that. I will where we were here. Okay, what I will do, I will initialize the result vector with nums size, like the size number of elements present in the nums vector. Okay. After that, what I will do, see, I will create another variable in position. Okay, is equals to 0, and like it will learn from the zeroth index to the last index. And what I will do in this result, see, I will name it result position, like the position according to the position index result will be filled like this is equals to num size. And every time this will be done, what we will do position plus plus every time. Okay, and here also let's see what happens. We are just checking, trying a doing a experiment, and position plus plus, so position plus plus, and after that in this case also I just want to see like if the code runs after that or what happens. Like, position is initialized with 0, so uh, it will run when this conditions will be true and fill the values according to the given array like this. The values which will be present in the array will be filled like this. Let's see if it runs or gives an error. Then we will try something else. Okay, it is not giving any error. This is the output is a little bit wrong. So what I will do, I will just check the like where the output is wrong. Expected was this like 10, 12, 12, 14, 0. Okay, 12, 10, 12, 14. And what it gave? It gave 0, but why, man? it should have written the value which is required. I is 0, I is less than, and I is more than equals to, if item size equals to 5, right? Then this. Let talk about it with the in the chat which I have done yesterday. Here, I was just doing some experiment with the code for partition according array partition array according to given index, right? So partition array according to given index. Just tell me if I am wrong somewhere. And I think that there is something wrong in the initializing of the result vector, maybe loops bound mistakes. We wrote for this in first two loops. Last elements, okay, because it's already is less than nums dot size, so we don't have to do this, man. It will already run for the last. Let's first see. Okay, it will give the error again because okay, it's accepted in both the cases, man. I think that there was a lot here. Okay, it's saying logic is fine otherwise, so okay, so basically you okay, I now see the problem was just in condition of for loops, right? Yeah, okay. So we were right. So now it is running, okay, the code is running. But when I did it with the yesterday, I did it with a different approach. If I show you, first I will submit this so that it will be marked as a visited. See, okay, now I think the voice is also coming good, man. And yeah, it beats 97% in memory. Okay, I think the time complexity of this will be same as the code we write before. If I show you, the code that I write it with before was looking like this. Okay, I think it was the same code that I wrote before. Just okay, that's good. But from yesterday, what I have seen, I seen that I am also trying to solve problems by own, like not relying on AI. Even if errors are coming in the code or something wrong is happening. Like yesterday, I solved a problem, like tried to solve it with different approaches and things. Yeah, and it was that problem. Like I tried writing the code around 4 to 5 times, and I was wrong. Because what? Because of what? Because I thought that like here pivot is equals to index, but it was given as a value in this man in this problem. Okay, so so I think I should. Okay, first I will do the dry run. After that, I will yeah take the break like and because my throat is getting like I'm getting a little bit thirsty. And yeah, today Lunch is also, we have to do the lunch also. Like here today mangoes are in the evening lunch, and yeah, it will be for eating the mangoes like this. It's good, man. The mangoes are really good. Hmm. I don't know if you guys are able to say this or not, but you know, let me see if it's okay. I think I should not, you know, okay, it is visible a little bit. Okay, fine. Leave that. Now what we will do, so see how the code is working here. I created a empty vector, okay, so that the values will be pushed inside that, like not pushed, for so that the values will be reinitialized in that, and according to the required conditions, and we will arrange the values according to that. So for that, what I have done, I used first I created this empty vector. After that, I initialize the position, like which will position with the index 0, so that it will fill the values at the positions starting from the 0th index to the last index of the array, okay, in the result vector. Okay, I have created that for it like it is behaving as a pointer, pointing at the index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, as like this. So after that, what I have did, I used three for loops, and what is happening in all these three loops, first loop is checking for all those values which are less than pivot. Okay, so and second loop is what second loop is doing, second loop is checking for those values, like here second loop is checking for those values which are equal to pivot. Okay, and third loop is doing what, third is loop is doing that it is checking for the values which are bigger than pivot. Okay, and we have run all the for loops from the starting to the end, so that we can check all the values from the starting to the end, and can arrange in a right way that it should be according to the given conditions. Okay, and for that, what I have did, I used three if conditions, like in all of the for loops. And yeah, when the value will be less, what we will do, we will fill the result vector, position value, okay, position index value, result vectors, position index value with nums I. When nums I will be less than pivot, then it will be filled like this. And every time when a value will be filled in the result position index, then position will be increased, so that we can fill new values at the new indexes. Okay, and same in this also, and same here also. And after that, what we did return the result vector like this. And this is how this code is working. If I show you, like if I add my own test case here, I think I should add my, okay, let's try a bigger code maybe. Pivot is what I think I should make it 15, or let's say 17. Okay, and after that I will give the values 32, 3, 4. Let's see. Expected pivot to have value in 9, 12, 45. Brother, I was using my own test case, and it gave me this error. Okay, only it's not coming from a code logic itself. It's coming from a test case checker, the online judge or platform. The platform is running a function with a specific input array. Okay, if it expects the private parameter to be one of the values inside the array. Okay, okay. It should be a value which is present in the array. So what I will do, I will give it 23 in this case. Okay. And for that, it gave a long, a detailed explanation for this. Okay, not much detail, but it is a little bit detailed, and I think that's okay. Okay, I got the. And can we like at the same time give two index values, like two pivot values? Let's see. Pivot is 23 and 10 also. Let's see what happens in this case. Will it run or not? Okay, is not a valid value of type integer. Okay, we can't give the values like this and this. So just I will submit the code. Okay, it ran for 23, 45. Okay, the values which were less than 23 have came before 23, like the pivot index value, like the pivot value, and the values which were bigger than pivot value have came after this. You can see. So the test case was passed in this, and we also tried experimenting some things. And if I was to write it with the while loop, I think we can also do that. So here it's done, and I have explained the problem, like, and did the dry run in all of in front of all of you. Okay. Now I think in the while loops, like when we will be using while loops, what will happen? See, this will be the same. Like the code till here will be same because we will have to create another vector like here, and after that we are pushing the values according to the given position. Like position will act as the index of the result vector. Okay, so for that what I think that there will be a single while loop and there will be a condition like when I saw that yesterday there was a condition given, so we will be filling the values according to that. So we will ask, so brother, yesterday you were telling that we can also write it using while loop, and yeah, I think that I think that uh, result vector will be needed, and position also. Just we don't have to use three loops. Instead of that, just we need three conditions, right? Exactly, you got the right idea now. Yes. Okay. And instead of writing three separate loops, you can do it in one loop with three conditions. It gave me the code. We will not see that. Brother, don't give me the code now. Just tell me. Okay, it is given here. Like you can scan through the array once with while. For each element, you check if it's less than pivot, equals to pivot, or more than pivot. You placed it into result position and increment position. At the end, result is fully partitioned. So let's check it by using our own logic. So first I will remove this all. Okay. It is marked as visited also, so I will remove this. And yeah, we will be required this also in this case. And what I will do now um, oh man, hello. Maybe it's the right position, like for clipping the mic. While what? But what we will write in the while condition, man? Like here, in the while condition, I think that okay, the voice is. We are also checking at the same time if the like audio of quality of mic is good or what. Because after yesterday, I thought that why should not. So yes, Pradeep. Okay, position result. One loop with three condition is enough. That's cleaner than three separate loops. I think according to like which is what it said earlier was in the while loop there will be two conditions, right? Maybe result, but what we will be using like the condition in the while loop. Don't give me the rule. Just tell me that thing only. Exactly, you got the right thinking for the while loop. Okay. So here what is it's saying? It's saying that for the while loop, the condition is every element. So the condition will be like this only. Okay. It's that simple, man. I is less than num dot size because in the for loop we were also doing this same thing. Okay. And while this condition is true, like it is behaving like a for loop, I think. Just instead of writing three different for loops, we are just writing it like this. Don't know if the stream is buffering or what. Like it's showing that the stream is buffering a little bit. But I think that's the fault of my mobile phone because it's saying showing that it's not buffering. So yeah, here we go. So if what, see, then those conditions will come here, like if nums I index value is less than pivot, then what? But in the while loop, I think we have also have to use the for loop, man. But we will do have to use a for loop also, right? Inside the while loop. Okay, no. You don't need a while loop. The while loop itself is already placed this into result position. Increment I, okay, every time we will increment the index position of I, we can do that because here when while I is less than n, so every time we can increase the position of I also. So if nums I is less than pivot, what we can do? Result position will be equals to uh, nums I, okay, in this case. And after that, I think we can do like position plus plus. After that, I plus plus, so that it will check for the next I index, and and fill the result vector with the given position index, and we will do it the same, do the same for the other. But the code after that is also not that, no, not looking that much smaller. Even after that, it's looking the same. Okay, let's see. If it's equals to this, then this and this. Oh, sorry, here. If it's equals to pivot, if it's more than pivot, then it will run for this. And in the end, we also have to return the result vector. Okay, if condition closed here, while loop closed here, and if return a result like this. Compile error. Undeclared identifier I. Okay. So before it, I think we have to initialize I with what? Int I is equals to nums. Okay, int I is equals to 0. Right. Compiler. Overflow. While I is less than, if it starts from 0, then it should run like this. But it's saying it is going out of the array. I is when nums I is more than pivot value. Result position is nums I position plus plus I plus plus. If this is true, then let's see why it's giving error now. Maybe if I see, I think I should give the index. Let's see. Let me check for this first. No, man, this will not work like this. Int I is equals to 0. In this case, we will do this, and let's see why it's giving error now. Whether the error is happening because of how I structure the while loop with 3 separate if blocks. Inside the loop, you wrote 3 different independent if blocks. Suppose num_i is the first element, the first if runs increments I, the second if immediately checks. Okay, but I now have already been incremented. That means you're skipping elements or some things, sometimes going out of bounds. I becomes nums.size, but the loop still tries to check for num size and result runtime error or not. You don't need three separate as you need if else. Okay, man. Okay, yeah. Because of that, it's going out of bounds. So else if, and here it will be else condition. And in the else condition, we will remove this. Now let's see what happens. If I submit this code, okay, we shall do something if else. Now, okay, this like this mode. Okay, we can do what we can do. Like I will, increase if any of the condition is true. So like any of the condition will be true. Like minimum one condition will be true. So that what we can do, every time the loop will run, I will plus there. Then what's giving error again? Result position plus plus equals to, is this the like style of implementing the result position plus plus, like after giving the value of nums I to the result position, I usually do position plus plus after it on a new line. Okay, position plus plus and increment will happen after position is placed. So yeah, the shorten of this is we can write it like this. So instead of writing this position plus plus, okay, we got to know something new here. Like we can write this increment operator like this in this way also. Code will look more shorter in this. Then why the code was not running even after that, man? Now this version is syntactically error, correct? No, you fixed this, the condition, and I. Okay, and then this. With this code, the order of elements in result will be the same as in nums, not partition. To truly partition, you either need three passes, your earlier version, or smarter two pointer extra array approach. So what do you mean? Like should I need three pointers? Okay, three pointers. In your current approach, you are using position to track where to insert. The reason you needed three loops earlier was to ensure grouping first. Okay, if you want to do it in one loop, you can't just use position because you would be mixing the groups. The ways to handle it, Okay, now according to this, the ways to handle it. Three loops plus one pointer. Okay, three loops plus one pointer. Simple, clear, guaranteed grouping. One loop plus multiple pointers. One pointer for less than section, one pointer for greater. Pivot value can be placed in the middle. This is why some optimized solution, front and back. Okay, right, you can style one pointer plus three loops. Works fine. If you want a single loop solution, then you will need two pointers from front to back and place pivot less. Okay, while pivot values naturally fall in between. Let's see what we can. Okay, someone came on the stream. Is Python correct for interview purposes? Hello, man. Welcome to the stream. First of all, welcome to the stream, bro. And hello, hello, brother. What's your name? SMTations. Hello, man. Uh, so, brother, are you asking like what is the question? Like, is Python correct for interview purposes? I didn't get your point. Till you guys tell like till you tell what question of you are asking. Till then, let me finish. Like I was just building a logic for the thing. You can keep continue writing your comments or things that you want to ask or have a discussion on. Till then, I was just means everything is in C++ or Java. Uh, as far as I have seen, like you know, some people say that Python is for data, machine learning or other things. Python we can use it for like it depends on what field you are getting in, man. Like, are you doing it for machine learning or like AI? Because I've seen that in when where people are building AI systems or other things, they are using Python for it. One stack. Then from where the Python came, man? Okay, you are just asking a question like, is Python correct? Yeah. Language, okay, you are asking about DSA. If you are asking in the context of DSA, I will say that language doesn't matter. Like also like the thing that he said, okay, because in DSA what we are doing, we are trying to understand patterns and understand how to solve problems in a way that they should be solved, or how to tackle a new type of problem, or build systems that are fast by writing optimized code for it and using different type of approaches or algorithms to write those. Like there can be two styles of writing a similar code, and one will be one will look a little bit longer, or one can look a little bit shorter, but the time complexity of those two can be same in this thing. Means means hmm, me library support. I do library support. That's why I'm asking. we we also we also in the C++ or Java we also take help of like what we are saying, like libraries or inbuilt function, like it's also being used here also, man. And are you like asking for in a way that you want to you are starting learning DSA or what? For that, are you asking that Python is correct or not? Yeah, you can use when the code requires to, when the code requires only a function. In that case, you can write the things. If it, reduces the time complexity or things, that according to the given question or thing, because functions are built for using, or but in not every case, because in some cases it increases the time complexity of the code. Okay, you are a beginner. So as a beginner, I think you can pick any language, but just don't jump on a random languages to learn DSA or solve problems. As a beginner, you can do that. Like you can learn DSA in any language. Okay, it doesn't need to be only Python or C++ or Java, but you have to pick one language at least so that you can learn a DSA in that language in a right way, because this is just teaching you how to put data in different type of data structures, or like using different type of algorithms to algorithms. What are algorithms? Algorithms are basically we are performing specific operations on given data, like we are experimenting things on data, given data. And what are data structures? Data structures are basically the type of thing that how the data should is going to be, in which structure the data should be arranged or assessed or things. You can, because the way we put that data, like where we store the data in a data structure, it affects the things a lot, like accessing the data, or like deleting the data, or moving the data from there to here, you know. So as a beginner, if like you are talking about a roadmap or something for DSP or what, because you said you also doing a web dev, and is and you will follow the month stack here. You have picked Python because Java C++ takes much time than Python. But you are trying to learn DSA, right? You are trying to learn DSA using Python. And are you following any like course or something like a structured roadmap for learning DSA? If you, like you said, you are going with Python, is that the case? Yes. Yeah, yeah. So I think you are just entered in your college, right? Because you said I also have to do web dev. Just if Python is also fine, like the guy said, the Python is fine. Just you need to follow the resources that are structured in the right way that they should be, and you can do that. Like I don't know about if DSA is being taught in Python. Like I follow a DSA playlist where it is being teased using C++. Like I'm following this sheet also from Apna college, and yeah, following the lectures of Shraddha Khapna ma'am. Python full stack. Yeah. Python full stack for web dev. Just if you feel that. And there's also one thing that I will like recommend you that you don't jump on random channels or like follow and jump on random courses time by time. Just you need to stick to a course or something like a source where DSA is being teached in the right way as it should be. Like you can do some own research on your own, like about the course or the thing that is being teached. Like in this case, you are trying to learn DSA using Python. So and and just what about Striver to this sheet? I have seen people saying that it's a great sheet, and you know, I'm not following it currently right now because the sheet is, a little bit. I found it a little bit confusing, but people said that that's a very good sheet to follow. So if you are finding that you are able to understand the structure of it, then you can follow it. Like I'm not following it right now. I'm just following this sheet, and also I'm trying random problems, but those random problems are based on specific topics, not on random topics. Okay, like if I was going according to the lectures which I am learning DSA from, then I think according to that I was being solved around. I have been solved around 5 to 6 problems till now. But what I did, I also did try to explore some new problems on my own, and yeah, this was how the things were going. And also, there's one thing that when you start doing lead code or the other things like doing DSA, what you can do for that, when you try a question or solve a question, after that you should also try to revisit that question a day after it, or revisit as multiple time as you want if you feel that you haven't understood the logic in a well manner, or you think that the you have understood the question but not the logic, or not some part of the code. So you can try revisiting it, and every time you revisit it, try to explain the code in your mind or to someone else. You can follow this approach because what people do, people just open lead code and start doing questions and just take all the questions like this, and just done. And I think that they have done a lot of problems, but that's not the case. You don't have to focus on a number of problems. You have to focus like on problems in which new things are getting introduced, and you have to understand those things. Like then we will be start doing this, then there you will find some patterns when you will start solving problems. When you will be have solved a number of problems, then you will be able to see the pattern, like how the problems are being solved in some specific cases. Like uh, in for example, there will be a problem where you will have to do the sum of all the numbers, like all the elements, and there will be a problem where you have to you will have given a target and how to find the target. There are so many approaches to find the target, and according to that you can you will find it by giving the time by practicing more and more problems, and this is how the things will go. uh, According to my understanding, just the main thing is that you should not jump onto so many random courses. If you feel that you are able to understand that Striver sheet or the Striver course, then you can stick to it and follow it. And thanks again for the joining the stream, man. Is there anyone on the stream or like everybody's gone? I think. Uh, hello, hello, man. Hello. How's my voice coming today? Like, are you able to listen it? Like yesterday, you told the voice was not that good. Let's fix the position of. Okay, wow. Okay, that's good then. Sucks, bro. There are a lot of gaming live stream. That okay. Yeah, yeah, there are a lot of gaming live streams and some kind of, some kind of live streams that I can't say the word here. When you search for DSA, those also comes in the recommendations. It's kind of irritating thing. Like I also try to find streams where people are solving live problems on LeetCode or other things. And brother, have you joined the Discord? Like I shared you the link before, but I think you are gone as you said. So you can consider like joining the Discord server for now. Okay, there you can share your daily progress and and can get reviews on the thing that you are building or doing things. And you can ask questions there or like have discussions with all the other members who are currently in the Discord. Like the community is growing a little bit. I am trying to build a community of good people there who help each other grow together. Like the like I my focus is more on building a community more than like just getting subscribers or things. It oh man, there are two people who just subscribe to me. So are you guys felt that you guys are getting some value or something? That's why you guys have subscribed to the channel or what? Like I want the people to subscribe to the channel who think that I am like providing some value or like or they are getting some learning from the stream or some of the problem of this are being solved, then they can consider subscribing. Then I think it will be a good thing for me also. That's why I say no. That's why I say that you can join the Discord for this because I'm trying to build a community of people, not the things that because I want that there should be a community where people can help each other in a real and good way, and that's why and they can share their daily progress in the community, like what they are doing on a daily basis, and get reviews on it. If like they are working on a part of a project or something, or yeah, these are the things. you can, what you can do, you can join the Discord server and read the guidelines which I have given. Like, I have uploaded the guidelines which everyone should follow in the Discord. And yeah, whenever I join your stream, I feel a positive energy. Yeah, I also feel a positive energy when, like, guys like you come on the stream, and these are the things. And there is a roadmap I'm going to follow for the next 2 3 weeks that I was going to tell about. Like, in which what I will be doing, as far I have, I think I have covered a number of streams till now. Like, today is day 22 of it. So I have noticed the pattern in the problems or the things that are the way the things are going. So according to that, I will be following a new roadmap. And according to the new roadmap, I have already started it, implementing on the way I'm doing problem solving or things. So because of that, what will happen? I will be able to, I will be able to bring new topics on the lead code, and not just array like string or other topics like recursion or new topics. So because of that, like the roadmap, what will be in the roadmap? See, in the roadmap, what I will do, I will follow a approach like where there will be, a balance of like the things will be done in a required and right amount of time. Like, uh, when the lectures should be covered, like for learning DSA, and when the lead code should be done, in how much amount the problem should be revisited on a daily basis, or new problems should be solved on a daily basis, and when to start web dev, and how to, see the tutorials of web dev or other things, or at the same time how to also, enhance the skills in the web dev part, because it's also necessary to improve those skills also, not just DSA. But DSA will be the core thing that we will do every day on a and in a required time. Like, let me, okay, I will tell about that roadmap that I will be following, that I have created on my own, not just according to the factors that will affect the timing of the things, uh, because there are a lot of factors like college or other variables like health or other things. So I have also planned it according to that things also. Like, it will be if it works, it will be a long term roadmap. And I will say that it is not a rigid roadmap. That is not flexible. It will be a flexible roadmap, and it will flex according to the situations or the things that will come in between the. Like, today, I got to know something that that people don't able to answer right now. Like, if I ask you the question, like, why people are doing DSA and why even DSA is important. If I ask you that question, are you able to give the answer of it right now? Like, why even people are doing DSA? What does the YouTubers mean by do DSA and this and that? I will be creating a video on this topic also, like a separate video, so that people will get to know about this topic in a little bit detail. I get to know about this thing, today I saw a video in which the man was explaining the things like it was a very great video. Like it changed my thinking about how we should think about how we should take DSA. Like DSA is not just solving lead code problems or making projects using logics. You know that DSA is something else. I will make a video on that. Like it's just fresh in my mind, but I was just checking like what you think about that. Like what you think why we learn DSA and do these things. Like just like is it like till this like lead code or just creating projects? What do you think? What do you think about that? And yeah, if you don't know the answer right now, then you can give a vague answer also. Like it's it actually help us to write efficient code. Okay. No, like the root thing, like like every tuber tells about this, but what I saw today was a completely different thing from a different perspective or way of thinking about why even DSA is important. Like it does this, we can write efficient code, but there is something else that need that is needed to be okay and build strong logic. But the thing I got to know about today was something, very different from these two things that you are telling about. Like you will find every people like telling this, like it helps in writing efficient code or making better systems or things and building strong logic or foundation. But what I saw today was like it really shocked me, or it gave me a it gave me a different view to view the things. Like it was just that it gave also gave me give me the answers like why DS is important, man. Beside these things, like it does helps us write efficient code or build our strong get our logic stronger and helps us make mental model or other things, by practicing more and more problems. But there's some more points, like some other things that is that happens when you learn DSA or things that you need to know about. So about that, I will try to make a video about that. So I will need some time to do that because it will be a detailed video. Around I think it will be around 10 to 20 minutes just. And you know what I have found when in the past few weeks when I was there are new concepts being unlocked when I'm doing revisits of problems, like it's self-building that and only solving new problems is also not I'm not feeling good like in only solving new problems, like and and only doing revisits will slow the progress or things. Like then there need to be a combination of both these in a balanced manner, I think. And if we are strong at DSA, we actually will be able to make a complex algorithm. Our brain is trained like that by doing this DSA. So if we are strong at DSA, we will be able to make a complex algorithm. Okay, I give you a hint. Let me give you a hint about that. Like, but the video I will create will be more helpful. You know what DSA does? DSA improves the way we need to think, or because there will be a problem given. Okay, not we don't have to write There will be a problem that we have to find by. Let me. I was searching for that line, like how it was, where it's gone, man. And right now, what I'm doing also, I will tell you that today, like from the past few days, I was noticing these things, and today I got to a point like where I think I need a roadmap for this, like a system, like a learning system for these things, like DSA or web dev. There should be a learning system of everyone, which they have created by their own according to their conditions or like environment or factors, other factors like health. I was just trying to find that thing that I was discussing with Chat GPT. Uh, hmm, okay, so here was the thing that was being told in the video, like which I saw. Are you there? Mhm. Are you there, or are you gone, man? I think he is gone. So when he will come back, I think I should explain that when he will come back. Okay. For till then, what we will do, we will try to write the code like which we were trying to write using the while loop. And here it said that we have to create two pointers. Okay, so integer left will start from the zeroth index and will go according to this. And yeah, and right, start from the nums dot size -1. Okay, it will start from the last index. And what we have to do, we have to fill the, not I. Like it will act as a middle pointer. Okay, I will act as the middle pointer here. Like the middle value will be this. And here, what I think, when it is this, then it will be left, and when it's this, like more than the private value, then it will be in start filling it from the right, and not I minus minus. Here it will be. But wait, man, I plus plus. If I do that, but then then I think that I should be placing it maybe here and write this and write minus minus and here left plus plus. Let's see if maybe it will not work, or maybe it can work. Left plus plus. I think someone again came on the stream. Maybe he's Krish, or let's see what does this says. Yes, it's me. Yeah, I was just I just found the thing that I was going to talk about. Like it will not be in a detail, not will be in a more detailed way. Like I will cover it in a detailed way in a video. I will create a separate video for that. For now, I will be explaining to you that thing in a summarized way. Okay. So, like what was being taught in the video. Hello, man. Hello. Welcome to the stream, man. I thought that today, today the viewers will come because today is Saturday and the number of viewers will who come will be more. And I am seeing that is happening. Yeah, so the thing I was talking about, see, there in the video there were three layers. Like it is not in a detailed way. I was just giving you a summarized idea. Like what was the idea of that video? Like examples, what I do daily on the live stream. Okay, examples. I solve the problem like partition array, like best time to buy sell stock or sort colors. What does these problems teach me? Like algorithms or data structures or thinking about edge cases or like debugging the code as many times as it is failing and giving a reasoning to a problem or thinking about the problem or how the implementation will be done. Like these are the foundation. Okay, in the interview problem solving. Okay, and what does the second layer says? It is named as engineering problem solving. This is the point of that person who was giving the idea in the video. So suppose I have 5,000 members on Discord. Now what is the problem? Is it the problem of the LeetCode? No, it is not the problem of the LeetCode. Like then the problem will be how we should like welcome the new members, like how the new members should be welcomed or how we how the daily progress can be tracked and brother, I am explaining that why even DSA is important, like why we should do DSA and what it does, and like in a brief way. Like I saw a video today, so I was trying to give the idea to this guy like code by Krish, so that yeah, I was just doing it. I will create a separate detailed video for this topic because I think that it's a very important topic so for people to understand, because as far I have seen that there is not so many videos explaining this topic about DSA. Like there are teachers who are explaining topics but not this topic. Like they are not touching this topic in a detailed way. And this is something that is necessary for people to know. So what I was telling, like I was telling about the layer second, okay. And here I was giving an example, like suppose I have a Discord server and there are 5 members in it. So now what will be the problem? The problem will not be, uh, will it be a LeetCode problem or what? So in this case, that will be not a LeetCode problem. The problem will be that how we can welcome new members, like how the new members will be welcomed, because the number of members which are in Discord now will be 5,000. Okay, in this case, and how we will be able to track the progress all of them daily, and how we can stop spam messages, spam messages, and how the mentor matching will be done, and how the DSS streak will be maintained. This is here we are not discussing about any type of LeetCode problem, okay, and even after that it is a software engineering problem, okay. Like we have to, like what it does, it trains our brain to to think in a way like we have to solve a problem, or how we can solve a problem. Like I think you guys have listened that many people saying that DSA has not, you know, haven't played a role in my job or other thing. Like I haven't used DSA in my job or other things. So I think that things come from this like DSA. Okay, so first and after that I will be discussing the third layer, that will be business problem solving. This is an upper layer of it. I think that things will be going, from your upside of your mind, but I'm just trying to give a little idea about it. So that third layer is a little, it is an upper layer of it, like a deep layer. For example, assume students are learning DSA. Okay, so what is the question? Like what is the biggest pain point in this? Maybe they're lacking consistency, or they don't have a proper roadmap, or they don't know who to, how accountable to for the things, or they have interview fear or something. And if I like if I build a solution, like if I build a solution, even for a single problem, like for a consistency or roadmap or accountability or interview fear, then I think then I then the project that we create, like as you said, like we create project or write efficient code, then the project that we create, then it transitions into like a product, you can say, like it behaves like a product. Then when you will show it in interviews or like other environments, then the people will see it as a solution for a problem that is existing, and there are not so many optimized, or what we can say, like good solutions that are present right now. So it does help, like improve this. According to me, like I think that the things are not getting in heads of yours, right? I think I was unable to explain it in a good way, because I'm live. I'm at the current time. I'm also trying to understand that idea, like how the things I can explain this topic in a detailed way, because it is not a surface level topic. Okay, like what the thing I was talking about, that the guy says, like it he says that he said that DSA helps us write efficient code or build strong logic or make strong foundation. And he also said that if we are strong at DSA, we actually will be able to make complex algorithm quickly, or our brain is trained like that that by doing DSA. But things are very, there needs to be another perspective on this. Like I think I will make the video of it. Right now, you guys will not understand that, but I try to give you a little idea about it. Mixing nums high with nums left and nums right. In the pivot case, you are checking nums high, but then inserting nums left. Okay. Yeah, it will be nums high left plus plus, and here we do this high. Hmm. Hey, what you are meaning? Okay, let's see. That means In pivot case, you increment left but not I. In pivot case, you increment but not I. I but not left or right. In pivot case, this you decrement right but not decrement I. Okay. So according to this, it is saying that we have to decrement I minus minus, and here it will be left plus plus, and here it will be right plus plus, and here I plus plus. Let's see what it does. I think it will not run again. One pointer position to fill start from the start with pivot less than one other point at end. Pivot values can be placed in middle after the loop, but you can't mix I left and right. Oh man, brother, I see you are, but that person breaking because you are mixing I left and right. Let me, okay. Correct concept. Mixing indices. You are checking nums I, but then sometimes inserting nums left or nums right. That means you are not consistently using the element you check. Increment, decrement, or confusion. In pivot less than case, you increment both left and I. Mm-hmm. Infin If you want a two-pointer single approach loop, the idea is use a pointer position front to fill from the start that is less than this. Okay. So we will name it like position start and position. Okay. We start from the zeroth index and result position plus plus. But here it will be, you know, not position plus plus, position start plus plus, right? And here it will be like this. And in the this is just true, then position v plus plus in this case. And in this case, what we will do, yeah, position. What it what was the name? Okay, position back we can name it position back, and to fill from the end with pivot. Okay, position start. So we will name it position back, right? Oh man, it's taking a little bit of time, I think, because of the conversation we got in between. Here it will be just like this. But wait, not it will not be right, it will be this. Maybe it will run now. Let's see. Whew, runtime error. It's saying overflow. This should start. Okay, every time I plus plus. Yeah, yeah. I plus plus every time. So let's see what it does. But this version has still position start, position back values. We are filling position start, that's fine for position back plus plus, but position back started. Okay, yeah. It will be position back minus minus because we are filling off with the values from the last to the, from the right side of the array, last side of right index of the array, last index of the array, and going in the backward direction. We are using position for pivot values, but that overlaps. This can override elements for or misplace pivots. Grouping logic. The requirement is still is all less than pivot first, then equals to then all pivot. With current setup, pivot values may end up in the middle of the array, but not necessarily after all less than pivots. Correct constant. First front pointer will do this, back pointer will do this. Handle pivots separately in the middle. How we will do that? So it is saying that I have to remove this man, and it will become the else case. Then it will be done. Then okay. Then what we can do in this case? Integer I will be equals to 0. Add same. So yeah, it will not go. It will go till the end of the array, not out of it. So okay, we have used this condition. After that, before returning result, what we can do? We can write if no, not like this. We have to write it inside the while loop, man. Like here. What we can write here is okay, if else this is done, we will fill the values. After that, if if the values will be if the value will be we have to handle pivots separately in the middle. So what we can do if okay if see if num psi value will be equals to pivot, then what we can do? In this case, what we can do? Result. In this case, we can do result index is equals to is less than position. Yeah, is less than position. No, is more than position start index and okay position start index and less than what? Less than position back and is equals to pivot. But result if num psi is this, then result I is less than is more than the position start and position back and is equals to no but there will be something in this. Let's see what it says. Okay, but then see what you're trying to do, but this latest version is breaking because of the pivot case and the back pointer. Position back, you initialize position back with this, but then you wrote position back minus minus is equals to num star. Correctly for pivot earlier, more than earlier, but in this code you accidentally use position plus plus in one place. That makes it forward instead of backward. Where, man? If it's less than pivot, then it will be plus plus. If it's more than pivot, then it will be this. And if it's equals to pivot, if num size is equals to pivot, result index is more than okay pivot placement line. This line is invalid. What it probably mean was place pivot values between the less than and okay, but you can't do that in line like this. You need to either create pivot values separately, example count them and set them after the loop or handle them in a dedicated middle section. Mixing of rules. Okay, now what we will do, we will get the code. Now give me the right code. I think enough mind using has been done now. Man, I have already uh, write it using the for loop, but now I want to write it using while loop. That was the case. Okay, man, we can also do this. We could have done this, man, also. What we will done, we will remove all this and also this also. We can just push back the values. But man, in this case, wouldn't be the time complexity will be increased. I think I have to finish this first revisit. After that, the second revisit again in a faster way because stream is getting a little bit longer than expected. Each loop runs. Okay, those are good questions. Don't worry, the time complexity doesn't increase because you use three while loops instead of for loops. Three while loops, while. Okay, that's big of okay, big O ignores constant factors like three loops, single loop. Okay, both are linear time. The difference is only style and readability. Okay, so we can write like this: I is equals to 0. Int I is equals to 0, I is equals to 0. Okay, I means we will use that for it, and for the while condition we have used this integer I index. Where it is gone, man. Okay, here we are solving this, right? Okay, leave it. Now we will fix this. Like I will remove all of these things, like from here. Okay, boom. And now int I is this, but I will create another also. Int I is equals to 0. But wait, man. Or just like I is equals to 0. How you use like y I is equals to 0 before every loop. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, okay. If what in this case what we are doing, if nums I, now I will write it in a faster way. If nums I value is less than pivot value, then what we will do, we will push back the value of it in the result vector. Result dot push back what nums I value in this case. Okay. And after that, I will copy this here, that here. Okay. Now, okay, we'll format that later. Now, if it's equals to pivot, then these things will be done. If it's more than pivot, then these things will be done. And in the end, we are returning the result vector like this. Let's see what happens. Okay. While loop if condition, while loop if condition, while loop if condition, and while loop ended here. But we don't need this, right? No, no, we will be needing this because it is closing the function, man. Hmm. First value closed here with this. Okay. Second while loop will be closed here. Third while loop will be closed here. Now it will run. We did give all the time result of pushback in its result. Memory limit exists exceeded. But where, man? Let's see. It's a new thing that I'm seeing. Now it's saying memory limit exceeded. Let's see. Okay, see results end up with nums.size, default elements plus all the pushed ones. Keep scrolling and blows up memory. You have two clean pointers. Options. Use pushback only, don't pre-allocate. Okay. Yeah, we can do that also. And what is the second? Use indexing only. Okay, we can do that also. So I think we should remove this. Again, it's saying memory limit exceeded, man. Then don't pre-allocate, just using indexing only. That way you will fill the allocated slot without growing the vector. Correct version, pushback style, empty. Result of pushback num size. Okay, I plus plus. Yeah. I plus plus every time this condition will be true, and here I plus plus every time this condition will be true. And the return result in the end. But now where the problem is coming, I think hmm, the only curly braces is okay. Yeah, but it just worked. Now I see whether the Emily wasn't because of curly braces themselves. Braces didn't. The real issue was that you had braces you probably forget to increment I inside the loop. But I did it, man. I plus plus. Here, if you keep braces, but don't write I plus plus. Okay, I plus plus. But why are you doing I plus plus after the if block? Code? I think it's being done because so that when every values will be filled, so that after that when we will be starting another loop, then it will be start from the next index. Okay, and after that, think of like this: keep looping until I reaches the end. Inside the loop, check conditions. If you don't increment I, the loop will keep checking the same end. Okay. Why after if you put it inside if block, you risk skipping increments when none of the conditions match true. In this case, one will always match, but it's messy. By placing I plus plus after the if block, you guarantee that I increments exactly once per loop iteration, no matter which branch runs. That keeps the loop clean and avoid infinite loops. Okay. So instead of this, what let's try to write it like this. And I'll see you when you turn down to the way down we go. Way down. Okay, it's accepted now because we put that after the if block that fact is running, and it said that if you have put it inside the while loop, if loop, then it would have run for like if I check it again here. Let's try to do it here. If I do this, then I think it will not run, or maybe see it's giving time limit exceeded in this case. So Okay, first I will so the try revisit of this is completed by the second approach that we were stuck at, like I think, but we were able to write the code with the for loop again. And I also explained that uh, in the starting of the stream, I think, but after that, so many people came on the stream and I was interacting with them. Like there are also two new members or subscribers who come on the stream, and that was good. And because of that, I was not fully focused on this. The second approach that I was trying to write with, like using while loop, but the code again got so long, man. So whether the placement of I++ after a block is not random, it's just ensure the loop progress correctly. If you put it inside, you are risking skipping increments when none of these conditions match. Okay, like it's just a case, right? Like there can be a value, like, but wait, like there will be some values, right? Exact. It's just a case of loop progression. And while you are checking one element after processing I'm you move forward I++. So the loop doesn't get stuck on the same element forever. When the condition is true or false, there will always be some values at this. That's why you need I++ outside the block. It guarantees you advance every iteration. If you push it, if not, you skip. Okay, you skip pushing it. Other way, I++ ensures you don't get stuck. But when we like put it inside, when the if condition will be true, then it should do the increment, right? But you need the thought, if you put I++ inside the f block, then I will only increment when the condition given condition will be true. But suppose you are looping through the array and hit an element that doesn't satisfy the condition. If I++ is only inside the if, then I want increment for that element. Hmm. Okay, okay, I got that. Like what we did, like I++ for for checking the further values of I here. That's why we have put it in after the if loop. Like if this is not true, then I++ again every time. Like so that it can check for other I values while this in this loop. Okay, like it will run from the first index to the last index. That's why we are doing this. Like when this condition will fill, I think that it will run for only one time maybe. Okay, so if it will be inside the if block, then it may run for one time only, right? And then the second loop will start to run. I think that will be the case. Yeah. Okay, so the revisiting of this, the first problem that we revisited it with two approaches today. So now I will mark it as revisited with two approaches. So it did take a time, like a lot of time because of the interactions. I think if the interactions wouldn't have been done, then I think we would have solved it around maybe when the stream was around 1 hour or 30 minutes. I will name it like here so that it will be marked as the new approach. What was the name of that? Transform array by parity. No. Partition array according to given in pivot. Partition array according to given pivot. According to given pivot. Okay. Partition array according to given pivot. 5 minutes. Break started now. I think she was a girl, the I think because the she was saying that like the words she was using, I think she was a girl, and but that's okay. First problem revisited with two approaches. Okay, and now we will be taking a 5 minutes of break. If anyone is on a stream, they can. Okay, till then I will be I will keep open this so that if anyone is seeing this code, then they can understand it. But brother, there is one thing that even after using the while loop, the code still look not that small. Even if this is from the code won't magically string, the logic is same, so the number of lines stays similar. You are doing this. If you want smaller code, while if num si less than less dot pushback equal dot pushback greater dot pushback vector integer less equal greater. Okay, we can create it like this also. Vector integer. Okay, man. Result dot end. But it is a but should I write it using this because I only know basic vector array for now. What I will do, I will let's see how it's happening. If this is num stop, okay, let's push back. It will keep pushed at the less index and equal index and great index I plus plus every time. Merge all parts. Vector int result. Zero dot insert result end. Okay, result end. Comma less begin less end. If less begin is or less end value is not present, then push back in the end. Okay, insert. Should I keep it like for tomorrow live stream like the third style because I do have to do more revisits of other problems as well in the current ongoing live stream. So what I will do, I will just take a screenshot of it and I will revisit this tomorrow, maybe with this, and yeah. Okay, I would say keep the third style for tomorrow live stream. Here's why it's good choice. Clarity over cleverness. Your audience will understand the logic. Yeah. Beginner friendly, stable and correct. What you can see in the stream, I'm using 3 while loops here. One for less than, one for equal, one for greater. Even that look, though it looks longer, its time complexity is still this. This is okay. I will try this. I will revisit this problem again tomorrow with only that new writing style. But these three will be just considered as 3 different writing styles, right? Okay. So yeah, the break is still going on. I'm just coming in just 2 minutes. Okay. After that, we will revisit the second problem in a faster way, and after that, we will try a new problem. Oh man. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. La, 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 la. Okay, so it is done now. I forget to check if it's what was submitted or not, man. First, I will see that. After that, we will be revisiting our second problem in a faster way compared to this. That it took a long time. If someone was watching this, then this is not the right way to, I think, for this. So this will be the second revisit. The name of this problem is transform array by parity. And yeah, I will try to, you know, write the code by using the second approach that we did try to write the code with, because the second approach is shorter compared to the first approach that we did used earlier. Okay. Time is less, but we will try to figure it out. Okay. So transform array by parity. Okay. You are given an integer array nums. You are given an integer array. Inside that there will be num values. Transform nums by performing the following operations. We have to replace all even number with 0, replace all each odd number with the ones, and sort the array in non-decreasing order. What does this mean? And this means that we have to sort the array in the order where zeros should come first, and after that the values ones will come after that. Like it should be arranged in a non-decreasing order. You can say like normal sorting in a ascending order. Like uh, first the smaller values will come, after that the greatest value will come after that. Like here, first 0 have come, after that the bigger values than that have come in the result vector. Okay, so for that so I think I'm speaking a bit too fast, so I will slow it down. So what we can do, I'll first remove this all and try to write the code by own. So first it was required to, take a variable which will check the even values, like how many even values are there. And for that we have initialized it with 0, so it will check the count of even values present in the array. Okay, first I will do this and use a for each loop to traverse the array to find the values which are even. So it will traverse the nums array, whole nums array from start to the end, and inside that what we have to do, if we will use a if condition, if x modulo with 2, okay, if nums x value taken modulo with 2, if it's giving 0, then what we have to do, then it will be considered a even value. Then in that case, count even. Okay, count even plus plus. Why we have done this? Why we have done this? See, here count even is started from the 0th index. Okay, so when every time this will be true, the index value of it will be increased. Okay, after that what we have done, like we have stored the number of elements which are even. Okay, after that what we will do, we can use a for loop which will, yeah, which will start from the first index. Okay, like this, 0th index, and I is less than what, I is less than count even. Why I have done that? So that it will fill the values which are even till this count even. Okay, like from 0 to the count even, like it will run till the count even variable index number. Okay, and I plus plus every time. And inside this what we will do, we will reinitialize the value of nums is equals to 0 every time this is true. and I plus plus is already happening. After that, what we will do? See, we can write another for loop. We will use it for like it will be int I is equals to count even. Like after this loop, count even will be count even will come at the next index after this. Okay, and in this, what we will do? I is less than okay. I is less than nums dot size. Like it will fill value till the end of the nums array, and I plus plus every time, and after that we will just simply initialize the value of nums I in this case with 1. Like here what we are doing, we are filling fill even values. Okay, we are filling even values using zeros, and here we are filling odd values using ones. Okay, if I run it, okay, in the end we have to return the vector also, return nums, because it is required by the problem. It's giving wrong answer. 1100. I think there's a mistake in this. If x modulo with 2, okay, I think I plus plus I will increase every time also, but it is already increasing, man. I is equals to count even. I is less than. I think I should, if I check the code, okay, this code, like I things are a bit same. Fill all even with 0. We have done this. All out with the. Then where is the problem, man? The code is still the same. Okay. I think there is just one mistake in this. If I okay, then we created a vector also. Then we returned that vector in the end. In this case, because we have stored the values in count even. After that, we have to return the values in a new vector, right? After that, we will return that vector. So vector, we will create that vector integer result. Okay, and just right, and fill the result indexes with this, not num side index, because it isn't said in the problem that we have to do in place sorting or something. So result plus plus again, and now it will run. Don't know, someone is coming on the stream again and again and just leaving. Result, it's just typo error. Okay, we have to give data size also. So that so that starts filling. Just wait for a minute. I will be back. There is a phone call coming. I will be back. Mhm. Okay. Count even this is this storing count even values. After that, we created in vector result. Okay, we are returning nums man. A return result. Today the stream is the revesting is getting a not getting in a what's the problem in this? We replace the inner loops. Right now you're written for loops inside the outer loop. For okay. That means every single element in nums you are creating result and refilling it completely. So instead of building the answer. Okay. Result is declared inside the loop. Gets reset every time. Fuck man. Sure. Result is declared. The get reset every time. Okay. The loops are also inside there and multiple times unnecessarily. At the end, you only return the last result, but correct version. Okay, I forget to close the for loop, man. I was thinking about that, like, but I was thinking if it will be inside the for loop. Mhm. Okay, this was the extra. Oh man, what's happening here? Expected this, but where? For loop and result. This. We can see the code. This, right? Vector created, ended. Function ended. This is ended here. What's the set solution expected Okay, I will just explain the code now. I know the logic, but there are some mistakes happening. And yeah, but I did forget the to like create a vector for that. Inside that we will be pushing those values. So yeah. So what we are doing in this, first we are checking the count of even numbers that are present in the array by using this int counter variable, and after that we are traversing the whole array, okay, from starting to the end, and inside that we are checking if x nums x value is taken mod limit to. If it's giving 0, then it will be a even number for sure. So that, so in that case count even plus plus every time. So it will store like a number of even numbers present in the array. After that we have created a empty vector and give it the size of nums array. After we reduced two for loops, what first for loops is doing? First for loop is starting from the first index and going till count even. Okay, like zeroth index to the count even index, and I plus plus every time, and we are filling all the even. We are filling all the starting values of the result vector with the 0 according to this condition, like till count even is this, and so the result index values will be 0 till this index. Okay, after that the we have initialized I is equals to count even, like the next index of 5 when the loop will run, it will be on the next index of count even. So for I is equals to count even and I is less than num dot size, means it will after that start filling values after this count even loop ends. So yeah, for the next index values, and it will go till the last index value of nums dot size array. Okay, so for nums array, and I plus plus every time, and we will initialize all other values which are odd with 1. So after that we will get the result like this. All the zeros will be placed before ones, like it will be in a increasing order like this. So I think the second problem diagram revisit is done now. It was not that good. I will say that it was not that good. It shouldn't be more good. And yeah, I mistakenly yesterday I submitted 2 times. Okay. And the time complexity of this will be equals to big of n, because we did use single for loops here, and the time complexity of the problem that we solved before using both those approaches, like like here, partition array according to given pivot. The time complexity of this was equals to big of n. Even we use that approach, like the second approach or the first approach, that will be equals to big of n. And in this case, again, that will be same, like it will be equals to big of n. Now I will try to do the new problem. Brother, can you give me a easy level problem? I think I should take an easy level problem, like excluding the wiggle sort second, or what was the name of it? Like it was marked as easy, but it was not. But there needs some new concepts that are being used. But we can do that. Like I know some things. Sort even and odd indices independently. This system is already stretched. You don't want to something heavy. We can sort out this. Let me give you lightweight easy problem. Squares of sorted array. I have already done it, man. Given an array nums, return the running sum of nums. The running sum is defined as running sum in x equals to sum of this 1 2 3 4 1 3 6 10. Why this is perfect for string? Super easy, beginner friendly. Use only basic vectors and loops. Fits your current skill set. You can. Okay, what we have to do in this, result I is equals to result I minus 1, result index minus 1 plus nums I. Can you tell me what we have to do in this problem? Just things, because mind is a little heavy now. Let's see. Don't worry. Problem running sum of one dimensional array. Let's search it. I think just we have to count the sum. Running sum of. Let's search it and it should come now. Running sum of 1D array. Okay. One dimensional array. I think it will be said that this is a one dimensional array. Problem is this. Hence, you need to build a new array where each element is the sum of all elements up to that index. Yeah. Like 1 and 2 is 3. And 1, 2, 3 is 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equals to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 is equals to 10. So start with the first element as it is the okay. For the next element, add num psi, current num psi to the previous running sum. Result is equals to result I minus 1 plus num psi. Return the result at the end. Oh. Okay, according to this, if I see, we would have to create an empty vector already. It is created here. Okay, I was thinking about this, and after that, result index is equals to nums 0 index. Result is 0 index is equals to num 0 index. Okay, for this. After that, it ran for the from the first second index. Like here, it is marked as 1, but it counts for the values which came after the first value. Going till the last. Inside that, what we are doing, result index is equals to result I minus 1 means okay plus nums I current value of nums I, like this. So what we have done in this, we have to create an empty vector according to the given. Okay, according to the given situations, and after that result index 0, the result index 0 is equals to result, sorry, is equals to nums 0 index value, because we will not create check for the first value, because first value will be the same and the other values will be the sum of the values before it and the current value. Like we don't have to exclude the current index. So for integer I, like it will start from the second index, like here it will start from the 2, the value 2, and after that I is less than nums dot size. It will go till the end of the array, and I plus plus, and every time what we have to do in this, we have to like give a result index, right? Because yeah, result index is equals to result index minus 1 plus num_sci. Result index minus 1. I didn't understood that, but we will see. Nums_i index. Okay. After we have to return the result. But if we, okay, we have returned. But can you tell me how the things are working in the third line? Let's see what it says. The running sum at index I. Okay. Okay. It will exclude the first very first index, right? Very first value. The result I minus 1, the running sum of sum at the previous index. Okay. The current element of the original array. So the formula says current sum, the current running sum is equals to previous running sum plus current number. Draw an example. See, nums 1, 2, 3, 4. Result 0 is this. Result 1 is equals to result 0 plus nums 1 is equals to 1 plus 2. Result 2 is equals to result 1 plus, okay, like in the previous value it will be stored the previous value, like which came after calculating all these. Like, see what's happening when it will, before running for the first time, it will be initialized with the first value, like in this case it will be equals to 1. Okay, after doing it, after then when I will be on its first iteration, like here, what it will do, it will initialize the result index value, like second index value of result, with result I minus 1, like result index minus 1 means the previous value 1 plus current value of num_sci here. Okay, so current value of num_sci is 2 here, so it will be equals to 3. Okay, then I will run for the next loop. Next iteration, I will be on its second iteration, means on the third index. Here it is equals to 3. Then it will again do this. Result index is equals to I minus 1 means, and now I is this. So no, I is this. So I is this. So 2. Okay, it will be 2 plus current index. So 2 plus 3. But wait, man. 2, 3 plus 3. Okay, it will be 3 because it has now become 3. Like here, it is checking for this. Result index is equals to result index minus 1, not nums index minus 1, not nums index value minus 1. Okay, it's like here in the second iteration, result index value is equals to result index value minus 1. Like in this case, it will be 3 plus current value of num_sci, that is 3. So it will be equals to 6 here. After that, it have become 6. Now I will be on its last iteration, means on fourth the last index. Then result index value is equals to result I minus 1 means 6 plus a current value of num_sci, that is equals to 4. So it is giving 10 here, and we have to return result in the end. If I submit it, prefix sum, it is now sum. First I will, okay, first we have to null pointer. Let's see. Okay. Okay, result should be an empty vector, not nums. I have done this. Okay, So we have to give it periodic size so that you know, because when there will be no size of this, then how result zero index can be assessed. So for that we have to give it a size, like here it will be equals to nums dot size, like all the number of elements in the nums array, so that it can run for this. That's why it was showing that error that we got. Okay, now it's running. If I add my own test case and see how it will calculate the values, like 1 2 3 4, maybe 6 8 10, just like this, and see what will happen, then I think it will run again. Okay, it is giving the right values. So this is how the code is working. What we have done in this, first we use this, like created an empty vector. Inside that the new values will be pushed, like new values will be added, and initialize the result zeroth index with num zeroth index, because we don't have to calculate the sum for that. It is already calculated. Like first value we will exclude that and just start from the second index, like calculate the sum from the second index. Okay, I is equals to like I, this loop will run from this second index, like from here to the end, and check for the, and do this, like result index value will be equals to result index minus 1 plus num size. What does that mean? That means result index value, like here index values mean, it is mean the second value of result index will be, when it will run for first time, then it will be on second index. So second index value will equals to a result I minus 1, means a result index here. Okay, result index I minus 1. So in this case, result index value is already 1 here. So okay, like it will add the current value num psi and take this value also and put it on the result, and then result will be result index next value will be 3. After that what it will do, like when it will run for the second time, okay, and it will be on this third index, then it will check again, like result index is equals to I minus 1, means we are checking for the, you know, result index value here. Like in this case, result index minus 1 means yeah, so we will take 3 here, 3 from here, and add the current value of num psi, that is 3 here, and it will be equals to 6 in this case. After that what we have done in the last iteration, I will be on its fourth, like last index. Okay, and in that case, okay, and in that case we will take this value and this value and add this together and give return in 10 in the end. Okay, like this is how this loop is working, and return a result in the end. I think it it got a little bit mixed, like the dry run, the when I did the dry run for the second time. So if I show you, like here you can see, when initialize the zeroth index with 1, when I will be on its first iteration, then this will happen. Result 1 is equals to result 0 index plus nums 1. This is this result second index is equals to result first index plus nums 2 value, like here. And what is, you know, what is the result? Second value is 3 here. Okay, that's why 3 plus 3 is it equals to given 6. And in the third iteration, like last iteration, result 3 is equals to result 2 index value plus result 3 index, oh sorry, nums 3 index, 6 plus 4, and in the end it is giving 10. So this is how this code is working, and now I will submit it, and the time complexity of this will be equals to big of n, because we did use for loop for on n operations. So now I will take a 5 minutes of break. Just let it run here and see. Time complexity is equals to big of n. You can see it here. Now I will add this to my favorite list. So we have done this problem, and because the time we were running out of time in the stream, today's stream, that's why I also took help of like it was a easy problem, we could have done it, but by taking hints or things, but what you will say, did I take help of yours only in this problem or not? Let's see what it says. I did the most thinking. I need the logic. Yeah, because when I started the problem, I explained what will happen in the problem. But with the help of Copilot, like I read the question with the help of Copilot, and each element is equals previous sum plus current number. Yeah, the only place where I slipped was in vector initialization. Okay, initialization or on an empty vector. That's a very common. Yeah. Because when we did this, result zero index, then it wasn't able to access the result zero index. Yeah, because of that, it was not running. And pre-allocate the vector size or use pushback. So if I logic and approach, I figured myself syntax implementation was given by Copilot. That means my ownership is 80 to 85% here. This is how learning works. You already had that. I just polished the code. Okay, we see. I already said that before. I think that we have to create an empty vector, yeah. And this we got to know this new thing and into the stream, and also that thing that how we can increment the position of any pointer at the same time to reduce to reduce setting so that it reduces code and the code looks more shorter and readable. And also that I got to know that how we can initialize this and not get out of and not try to access that value that is unaccessible. Okay, so this was an easy problem, like just what we have to do, the first value will be the first value. Okay, like it it worked as a prefix sum, like it behaved like a prefix sum, the first value. After that, all the values after it, like we did sum of all the values after it, including that value also. Like first values is already acting as a prefix sum. After that, when we were on second here first index, okay, second value, then we add both the values, like second value and the previous value before it, and the sum was equals to 3. After that, when we were on the second value, means okay, second index and third value, then we did add the values before it with it and give the result 6. Like it was already calculated 3 here, so we use the you can say we use the previous answer to get the new answer. Okay, here, and after that we did use this as the previous answer and calculate the sum of all the values by taking this value 4 plus 6 was equals to 10 here. So that is how the thing is working. A explanation is giving. Running sum is obtained as follows. First it is 1, then 1 plus 2, 1, then so on. This is the thing how these things are working. So now I will say that first problem solved. Name was running sum of 1D array. Okay, now the 5-minute breaks have started. If anyone is on the stream or watching the stream, they can ask anything, or they want to discuss something, they can do that. It was supposed to follow the list today, like the questions that I have already picked to solve, but I was running out of time. Because of that, I picked that problem and so tried to solve it. Like, it was a easy level problem, but I also did take the help of AI in that. It was not I was not supposed to do that, but I did. So yeah. By my side. Okay, the logic was correct. The only issue was the syntax implementation detail, which I did. And yeah, I forgot to tell you that the second revisit that we did today, what I did in that, when I used the first approach in that, yesterday, what I did, I was able to find out that what is wrong in the solution, but the Copilot was not able to find that, and I picked out the mistake of Copilot in that, and Copilot was wrong at that time. So we can't say AI is right every time. Like, even this type of things, like when I have given the question or the things in detail, even after that, it fails sometimes. Like, it does make mistakes. I have seen it. I have seen it before also. Like, even even before solving problems on LeetCode or other things, like because I have used AI chatbots, other things, like I'm using it from a very long time. That's why I know that how where it mistakes. Yeah, it did mistakes. It does mistakes. So many mistakes. So I think I should point it out, like where Copilot was wrong, and how I was able to find out that problem. Like, find out where was the code getting wrong, and tried to figure it myself, and it was right after that. After that, I told to Copilot that you were wrong, and it accepted its uh, mistake. It was supposed to Copilot was supposed to give the answer or correct solution, but it didn't give that. So that was a bad thing. But we did pick the mistakes of the Copilot. Okay, Copilot was doing a mistake. So yeah, it was a cool thing, picking out the mistakes of AI and other things. Then in the name of the problems that we were solving, I think from the past few days, are like, it bring like a pattern. Okay, so I think I should now maybe summarize the stream. So yeah, I was also supposed to discuss that roadmap that I was going to follow, but in detail, but we didn't have got time to do that. So I'll cover that in another lecture. Like, okay, and yeah, and there was that video that I will be creating, explaining that topic, that in which I will be telling that why even DSA is important, why people should do DSA, or what the thing is about. And today we got two new subscribers on our channel. That was a good thing. And today, how? Okay, today four people joined the stream. Two people were new and two people were old subscribers. And from here, the conversation gone from here. I want all messages. Not, it will show that all the messages from the starting to the end. I'm just I just do this so that if if I see the stream again on or revisit the stream so that I will be able to find the questions that people asked or something if it was important or I missed something so that I can recheck about it. It's done. So yeah, we got two new subscribers also, and I think they will also join the Discord later. So if I summarize the stream, what we did revisited two problems. The first problem was transform. Oh man, no, no. Yeah, it's updated here. So first problem was partition array according to given point. We did try to solve it with the solve it, and yeah, first we solve it with the first approach that we already solved it with 4. After that we did solve it using while loop, and the time complexity was same even after that, and the code also not get shortened, okay, but we did write it with while loop and it took a lot of time, and the time complexity was same even after that, like it was equals to big of n, okay. After that I revisited this problem. In this second revisit, the problem name was transform array by parity. We solved it with the second approach that we used yesterday, and time complexity was equals to big of n. After that, we did solve this new problem today. It was an easy level problem that we solved today, and its name was running sum of 1D array. Okay. This was all the things that we have done in today's stream. If I summarize it again, we revisited two problems and did one new problem, and it is according to the roadmap that I will be following also. Like tomorrow what I will be doing, I will do one revisit or maybe also this problem revisit, because like it is out of the that part, because in this what we will do, no, not this, we will be revisiting this problem partition array according to given pivot with the third approach, like with the third style. We will be writing that using that third style where time complexity will be same even after that. Just show the writing style. Hey bro, what's up? uh, uh, Hello man, welcome to the stream bro. Sorry you're been okay, no problem. I was just near to ending the stream, but you have came so we can have some talk. So I was telling, just let me finish it, and then yeah, we can have a talk. No, it's not a night stream, just going to end it. It was supposed to end very earlier, but the people came, and I got you know I got into these interactions, and it took a lot of time. Like today, I just revisited two problems, and I did one new problem today. Yeah, and okay, so yeah, we will be revisiting this problem by using the second approach, well, like the third approach, like just with the third style. The time complexity will be same, and yeah, and we will revisit this problem for the first time again. Sorry, for the first time yesterday, next day, tomorrow, and okay, leave that. The roadmap will be for what I will be following in that roadmap, uh, like today, if I will say that two revisits and one new problem, and the next day I will be doing two new problems and one revisit. Like it will go in this order: two revisits, one problem, or one revisit, or two new problems, so that it will be in a balanced manner. I will discuss about this roadmap in a detailed way, but today I will keep the stream till here. Okay, and yeah, we also got two new subscribers today. You now, are you still on the stream, or you want to have a talk about something, or what? Because no, even I haven't finished the evening lunch, man. Just was going to do that after ending the stream. Yeah, I'm just trying. Today it was supposed to. I was going to explain some topics or things that I will be following, like a roadmap or other things, but the interactions took the part of the time, and it will start in August. And I have already prepared for the SEM one in an advance, like you know around Feb or March. I have finished the SEM one early preparation, like very early, covering for all the subjects of SEM one. Like I didn't have the detailed syllabus, but I did try using Chat GPT, and yeah, have covered some topics or things that will be in first year is of PCM only. Which course are you talking about, man? Like I will be taking, but I will be in college. I will be in college now. Then why would I have to uh, do these things like physics or chemistry? Like math will be present in that. Like in the first term, it will start from discrete mathematics. Like why you do first and second term will be present. No, and that that course discrete math is in my fourth sem. But you are doing BTech, right? I will be doing I will be doing BCA, like Bachelor of Computer Applications. Instead that we don't have subjects like physics or chemistry. That's why I've chosen that also. Hmm. Reasons. Reasons are that simple. Like it also opens the gate for the people to like for the IT industry or the things, and you know like today the market has become same for the BTech guy and even the BCA guy. They are on the same level, but there is a slight advantage who is doing BTech, but when you will learn in DSA and like learning technical skills, I think where the physics and chemistry will be used, like where it will be used, man, it will be used nowhere. So just it will take eat up so much of your time. So that's why I also leave the idea to do like BTech all the things. Like Ale, I was thinking to give the J exam when I was in back then when I was in 11th class or something. But that's a whole different story. We can cover that in another stream or video. Like give J or get in a college and do BTech. But after that it dropped, and I think it was a good thing that happened to me, so that I get. So I also, you can see, man, today these people came and including you. Yeah, I also didn't give G because some wrong things happened at that time. It is a you can I can. It can be a story time if I tell, but I will not tell you today because it is a long story. I also have to understand the end the stream. Yeah, you want to talk about something else or because or so? What about you? Like, what's going on in your college or how's your college going? Are you enjoying the things? Like you said, have seen dreams of this? Yeah, yeah, dreams like these thing about these things come nowadays, and yeah, even so, one day what was happening? I was just at that day searching about JavaScript, and in the dreams I was solving questions or things using JavaScript. I don't know how. It was showing that in my mind that I was solving questions using JavaScript. Even I haven't watched lectures or anything of it before, but don't know how it was happening. Like you know, it felt like that Ramanujan thing that like he get oh man, the dark days are start going to start, right? Okay. College will commence because of the college starting and the pressure is going to rise again, right? Again, those same things, repeated things, and okay, but I think you are strong, right? But you are strong, I think. Online course? Yeah. Even you can do. I think you can even online BTech is available. I think if you search for it, you will sure get it. Let's check it. I okay. I also tell that some other day. Yeah, you can see, but not that. Okay. BTech is not available, but it is available on its saying. Okay, IGNO available in IGNO, like open schooling, but open college, but mm, but you are in offline college, right? I'm like I forget the details about people, like because the number of people who have come on the stream have increased in a less amount of time. Because of that, the informations are got mixed in between. Like someone is doing BTech or someone is third year, fourth year. Like all the information is being mixed, and also I don't get time to think about all the viewers. Like who said what, who was in college, who was doing this or that, who was asking about his interview or something.